But yeah, it was a big escape, wasn't it, from England against Slovakia in their last game. They now face Switzerland on Saturday. It is live on talkSPORT at 5 o'clock. Flex, how are you feeling heading into this game about how England are going to perform?
Nervy, uncertain, because the level of performance has been so bad, so diabolical, that you can't put your hat on them turning that around in this game and saying, right, they're going to be on the front foot, they're going to press, they're going to create chances. Gareth is going to tweak the team well enough, or enough.
How many changes do you think he...
I think he just changes Gahey because he has to change Gahey.
And that'll be it?
Yeah, Luke Shaw. I don't know what's happening there. If Trippier, if he's forced to change Trippier because he's injured, then he'll. If Luke Shaw can play, then yeah, he'll probably just throw him in. But nothing in terms of the attack and how we're saying it's so unbalanced and Foden can't play there to start Gordon or start Ed. No.
But it's that left-hand side, isn't it? Again, it's just so imbalanced. And, you know, Kieran Trippier's got a lot of heat for his performances. And all right, I don't think they've been, anywhere near as well as he can play. But he's completely out of position. It's not his position. It's not where he plays. And he's filling in. And the thing is with his performances is the reason why they've been bad is because it's so obvious that it's his weak side.
He's not supposed to be there. Exactly. He's just doing a job for the team because we don't have a natural left back.
If you were going to make the changes, then if you were the England manager, I can't give you the 5 million salary. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
I wish.
And
I know that talkSPORT pay you similar.
I'd do this for free.
Yeah,
I'd do brilliant. What Gareth's doing for free.
Brilliant. What changes would you make?
Well, I've been toying with this. I said earlier in the week that I would go to a 5 or a 3, whichever way you want to call it. I'd have 3 centre halves. I'd push Walker in one, and then I'd have Konsa, Stones, and Walker. Mm-hmm. I would, if Luke Shaw can play, great. I'd have him on the left. I'd have him at left wing back. I'd have Trent at right wing back. Obviously, Gareth is not going to do any of this. This is way too much.
It already sounds quite good, though.
Yeah, I'd take Foden out, and then I'll go Cobby, Rice, Bellingham.
Okay.
And then I'll go Toney and Kane up front.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
You'd start Ivan Toney?
Absolutely.
Really? Yeah. Why?
Because I feel that he's a focal point. He's someone to hold the ball up. He's someone who can win flick-ons. He can bring people into play. Do the things that Harry Kane is not doing. He's not, and he can link up with Harry Kane quite well. Or Ollie Watkins, if you want to mix it up and have 2 different chalk and cheese strikers, I'd do that. But I'd go with the 2. Obviously, he's not going to do any of this. He's going to be the same thing. So let me just say, within the Gareth Southgate structure of the same formation, I'd try and get Luke Shaw in at left back. If you can't, I'd probably just play Joe Gomez.
Joe Gomez at left back, yeah.
It makes a lot of sense. I would.
It makes a lot of sense.
I'd still keep Walker in. There's crazy shouts because Walker played so bad. All of a sudden now Trent's the best defender and play him. No, I wouldn't do that. And I'd just bring in Konsa next to Stones. And again, I'd make changes to the front line, but Gareth won't do it. Yeah.
You mentioned Ivan Toney there. Let's hear from him because he's been speaking to our very own Faker others in the England camp.
How much do we all get a bit too obsessed maybe about starting positions? And Gareth always talks about finishers and that people know their roles. How's the game changed from your perspective, playing now for England as one of effectively those finishers?
Yeah, I feel like with people call them substitutes, people like to call them finishers, and I think in a tournament like this, everybody's going to be needed. Whether it's just being around a squad and helping others or coming on. So I think you just have to be ready, and it's going to take more than 11 players to win this tournament.
So he seems quite happy as the finisher, as Faye put it there, the guy that will come on and make a difference. And actually he did do that against Slovakia. Do you not think that he's too valuable as a weapon like that to do that rather than start a game alongside Kane? Because if that then doesn't work, where do you
got Ollie Watkins? It's not a bad weapon, is it?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we've got so much depth.
This is why we bought 3 strikers, mate.
By the way, no Bukayo Saka in your squad?
No, on the right.
Oh, did you say that? I thought you said Trent.
I said in the situation where Gareth would play the thing that he would play.
Team,
in the 2, because I started off saying playing left wing back, but I thought Shaw was going to be back.
Oh, okay.
So obviously, if not, then I'll play Saka left wing back.
You mentioned that you'd bring Gomez into left back. Now I've heard a lot of shouts.
In a 4.
In the 4.
Yeah.
So I've heard a lot of shouts about actually moving Saka to left back, and then putting Palmer in there.
Yeah,
does that not fix quite a lot for England? Because actually, everyone was saying, well, Saka hasn't played there for a while. Against Slovakia, it's been the best performance from a left back we've had so far.
Mate. He has played 3 positions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he did them all fine. It would be a testament to how versatile Saka is, and people aren't giving him the credit that he's probably due, because he did come up playing it's in a similar position at left wing back, at least anyway, at Arsenal. So he's got experience of playing there. Of course, he's so young and feels like he's been around for so long, though, that those left back or left wing back days are long gone. He is a bona fide right winger and a very, very good one. And
he's been effective. I think he's been effective for England so far. He's probably been the most effective attacker.
There was, again, this is what we do as a nation. I hate it. Silly myths that when Cole Palmer came on against Slovenia for 15 minutes after, Bukayo Saka had done all the legwork, the defender had been booked already from Bukayo Saka. He was tired. He came on for 15 minutes and did well. Had a scuffed shot and a couple of, crosses and looked lively. That Saka shouldn't be playing. We should be starting Cole Palmer.
Yeah, I agree.
And then Saka played 3 positions the other day. Cole Palmer came on, spammed some crosses into the box, didn't do anything. Which isn't his fault. A lot of people haven't been good.
Exactly. The reason why I think people may be looking at Saka and thinking, do you know what? He's not been as good as he usually is because we're so imbalanced. So firstly, you've got Kane dropping so deep that sometimes there just is no one in and around the box where he should be. Bellingham at times has been so knackered. We saw that clip, didn't we, where, I can't remember, to be fair. I think it's Walker actually puts the ball back across, and Bellingham's just so knackered that it's where he should.
No, Bellingham gave him the ball.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But anyway, I just think actually Saka has done some great work down that right-hand side, but we're so imbalanced. There's no one to come in and actually finish these chances. So again, it's those strange tactics from Southgate where, on the one hand, you've got someone taking on defenders and making runs down the right-hand side. And then you've just basically got people drifting around the rest of it,
all
including Harry Kane.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense. But I think that Saka has taken too much heat
100%
because of that.
It happens all the time. And what one player is playing is replicating their club form. Like Mark Gahey, to be fair, is doing absolutely fine. And me and Dan Bardell spoke about yesterday on the show. He said that he sounded like he was hating on Mark Gahey, Uncle Mark, which you better not be doing. He was but he was like, Mark Gahey's got the least expectation out of everybody because he's just come in. So, it's not like he's been fantastic. It's just that, he hasn't made any big mistakes. But I pushed back. I was like, no, he's been good, man. Come on.
He's been very good.
He's been really, really good. But, at the front three, especially, Foden, Bellingham, Kane, Saka, who is doing the business? None of them are looking like they are a club. Harry Kane is any the top scorer in Europe.
Yeah.
He's looking nowhere near that.
Is he undroppable, Kane? Is he undroppable?
No.
So
I know Rory said that he is, and to be fair, it's more Rory's point that he actually did get the winner.
He did get the winner.
He did get the winner. But in terms of, you see me, right? I don't really care about the individual players. So you see, how Jude scored the overhead kick, and he is him. You get to see the celebration, and the story goes on. Oh my God, Jude! I'm so happy for him. But or if it was Foden, because he's been Player of the Year in the Premier League, and it's oh my God, he's finally turned up as the Gaza moment. He's doing it all. Or it's I don't care. I just want the team to be balanced and the team to be the best it can be. And for that to happen in this system, some of the big names got to go. Or we're going to continue to see disjointed performances like we are, which we may keep sneaking through though. Because in tournament football, you can do that. But for me, the balance is way off, like you said. Yeah,
I completely agree. I think the one change that I would make, and going back to it, is Gordon for Foden. Just because I want to see England with Kane as the focal point and Bellingham just behind him, with 2 proper wingers taking on them. I just think we'll be so much more effective if that happens. But as you say, I can't see it happening, especially because he's hardly even given Gordon any minutes at this tournament as well.